If you are looking to update your favorite top 10 places in the world, watch this video. I have traveled the world extensively for 40 years, and I get the opportunity to lead people all over the world. So listen, I've got no skin in the game except to tell you about great places. So here's number one, a classic 10-day African safari. That's right. Now, definitely not just a safari, even though that's classic. How about a luxury glamping safari lodge in the Serengeti National Park, the most famous safari national park in Africa? That's right. I have been on 26 safaris in Africa, and I've narrowed down my top 2 countries to Kenya and Tanzania. That's right. Tanzania just blows my mind. I love it. It's got everything, and here's what you need to know. This luxury glamping lodge is one of my favorite. I've been there the last 2 summers, and 2 summers ago I was so blown away I had to return with my family and friends, and that's exactly what we did. So I love this safari, and I love this lodge, and I love the itinerary, and I pretty much love like everything about it. Well, I know what you're thinking. Will I see lions? Will I see the relationship between a predator and prey? Will I see this? Will I see that? The answer is yes. You're not just going to see the top 5, you're going to see the top 10, and there's a new list, the top 25. That's right. So this 10-day safari, starting at this lodge or making this lodge like a hub of your safari, is going to be incredible. So I've talked to a lot of people, and they say a safari is too expensive, it's too long, the flight is too long, the layovers. You know what? It really isn't. It's really, do you want it? And you know what? There is no other experience like a safari. So a pro tip is that you've got to book a reputable outfitter company that has great reviews and has great guides, because a guide will make or break your safari. So make sure you check the link in the description for my whole Africa playlist and get inspired and get ready to go on safari next year. Let's Wasn't that safari amazing? Yeah, so let's leave Africa, let's go to Central America. How about Costa Rica? If you talk to people, you have heard Costa Rica is like this and it's that. So active volcanoes, sloths, crocodiles, the Pacific on one side, the Caribbean on another. It's true. You can zip line through lush forest. You can find the resplendent quetzal, the #1 bird to see in the world before you die. It's just incredible. So it's teeming with wildlife. And I've had the chance to not only live there, but to lead tours, and I'm leading one that's up and coming. It's sold out. So I'm just telling you the truth. There's no hype here, but the hype is in Costa Rica. So pro tip #1, go not in the summer. And I know you're like, well, I have kids, it's the best for me. But you want to go in the driest season. So let me give you a big tip. Early March is the perfect window. Early March before spring break. It's dry, there's no crowds. The prices are a little bit lower. But once you get mid-March and late March, the prices go up. More people, spring breakers. But hey, if you can go in the summer, go in the summer. Costa Rica, you gotta do it. Before we get into the Costa Rica video, if you're getting any value out of this, please subscribe, like, and share. Comment if you can. And if you're like, how does this guy have so many subscribers? Check out my new channel on YouTube Growth. Okay, so it's called Creator Roadmap. That's gonna help you make money on YouTube just like I do. Now let's go check out Costa Rica. So you're thinking about going to Costa Rica. Amazing! What an incredible country this is. Hey, my name is Scott, and I've had the chance to live in Costa Rica. That's right, my family lived there, and I love Costa Rica. It's one of those countries like Switzerland, Iceland, just incredible. And I love going back. I love going back so much. I lead tours there, and when I lived there, I led tours there. So, what's the big deal about Costa Rica? Well, it's a small country in Central America out of 7, but it's amazing because it has the Pacific Ocean on the east, it has the Caribbean on the west. It has so many diverse ecosystems. As you can see, this is Manuel Antonio, one of the gems of Costa Rica. It has lush rainforest and cloud forest, 5 active volcanoes, beaches, mangroves. It is absolutely stunning. Now, talking about biodiversity, you can see there 5% of the world's diversity is there. So there's about 500,000 animal species there. Now, one of the great things with the conservation efforts is about 25% of the land is protected with national parks and reserves. So just about everywhere you go, you can see that this area is protected. Now, Costa Ricans are some of the nicest people you'll meet. They're referred to as ticos because they're friendly and they're laid back. Now, one thing you need to know is their national motto, Pura Vida. And this is just a philosophy of enjoying life and appreciating nature. Now, because they are so laid back, in 1948, they got rid of their military. So Costa Rica is one of these countries that will always stay with you. Whether you go to beaches that are just incredible, whether you go to volcanoes, hot springs, whitewater rafting, scuba diving, snorkeling, boating, and fishing, there is so many things to do in Costa Rica. So some of the hot spots, of course, are the beaches, but volcanoes like Poás are incredible. So there's 5 active volcanoes in Costa Rica, and you can visit them. Now, obviously, you don't want to be going up them, but their sustainable tourism is remarkable because you can just go and really become part of the culture. Obviously, there's water, and there's surfing in great little towns like Jaco, and there's wonderful scuba diving and snorkeling in different places. And number 3, you adrenaline junkies like me, you need to go to one of 12 UNESCO World Heritage Site parks in the world. That's right. So the United States has 63 national parks. 12 of them are so incredibly special, and you need to go to the Grand Canyon. That's right. But not just Grand Canyon, not just hiking it, not just seeing it from the rim. Experience the Grand Canyon. 7 days, Grand Canyon, Colorado River whitewater trip. That's right, here's number 3 for you. Now, if you love nature and beauty and adrenaline, and you also just like chilling, yeah, these are rafts that there are no paddles for you. You just sit and take it all in. I'll tell you what, you have never seen the Grand Canyon like this. I mean, I'm 50-something. I've been to the Grand Canyon since I was a kid. I've been there dozens of times. But this one time, last summer, I wanted to check it off my top 10 bucket list, and I did, and it was incredible. The video coming up right now is going to show you some of the heart-pulsing, crazy adrenaline whitewater you'll experience on the Colorado. Check it out and look in the description for who I recommend going with. Now let's leave the Grand Canyon behind and let's go to number 4. You have heard of this and you're like, I've always wanted to go. The time is now. Do it. Albuquerque Balloon Fiesta. In all of its glory, in all of its color, in all of its wonder, there's like 550 balloons. And they've done 53 years in a row, except for a couple years. But this is the most photographed event in the world. That's right. It's incredible. The Albuquerque Balloon Fiesta is usually the first and second weekend in October, and you need to get there. I mean, it is mind-blowing. It's just, okay, so pro tip, book early. Oh, no, forget all the pro tips. I've got 5 pro tips for you right here in this video right now. Hey, you want to come to the Albuquerque Balloon Fiesta, and you should. It's bucket list. It's one of these experiences that you're just never going to forget. You talk about color. This place is incredible. You gotta come here. So here's 5 things that you gotta know if you're planning to come October, the first weekend and the second weekend. Number 1, you've got to plan about 9 months to a year in advance about your lodging. You need lodging. Number 1, you need lodging. And a lot of these places, they will sell out a week after the Balloon Fiesta is done, and so you got to jump on it. That's Airbnbs. They jack up their prices like 4 times. Hotels are sold out. You got to get a place. Now, there's some options here, but they are not cheap. Number 2, if you're going to consider the Albuquerque Balloon Fiesta, you have to think about what level do you want of service here, okay? So I'm going to give you 3 basic ones, all right? Number 1 is the general admission, $15. You're going to have to pay for parking, or you're going to have to do a park and ride, which is definitely a great option. And so you can definitely do that. You can bring all your stuff, schlep the kids and all the food, and you can do that. You might be walking for a while, but this is also a great time to use the park and ride or use a friend, okay? Obviously they have Uber and Lyft, but those are way jacked up super high. You're going to wait forever. Option 2 is the Chasers Club. So as a tour director, and I've come here many, many times, the Chasers Club is a really nice option. It's around $75, and so you are guaranteed seating at a round table. It's wristband only, and so you go in, you have breakfast or you'll have dinner, and so every ticket for Chasers Club is per session. So I'm going to talk about that in a second. Chasers Club is a really nice option, and it's very beautiful. It's on one side of the field. Now on the absolute other side of the field is option number 3. Option 3 is the Gondola Club, and I enjoy the Gondola Club. It's about double the price of Chasers Club per session, and what you want to know is you're going to eat well. So it's really nice. So, you know, both Chasers and Gondola, they have private tables with chairs and bathrooms. And you might say, well, what's the deal about bathrooms at the Balloon Fiesta? So you got to know that some of these porta pots could have long lines, and it could not be very pleasant in there. So it's nice to have a good bathroom. So those are the 3 main options. There's other options which are really expensive, VIP plus VIP, you know, and so you do have those options also. So number 3, what you want to think about is when you want to come. Now let me tell you a sad story. Today is Sunday. Yesterday was the first day, and it was just packed with people on a Saturday, and the wind did not cooperate. That's right. So it was too windy for both the morning and the evening session. So everyone that came and their plans were not flexible, they were screwed. So they went home after really seeing nothing. It's super sad. So there are 9 days of the Balloon Fiesta. So it starts one weekend, it goes all the way the next weekend. So you want to think about what sessions you want to go to. So every ticket is per session. So let's say you are going to buy Chasers Club in the morning. So that's $75 per person. You're going to come at night, $75 per person. Do you have flexibility? Did you fly here? Did you drive here? Did you come with somebody else? If you don't have flexibility, you could be in a world of hurt if it's canceled, okay? So that's number 3. You want to think about number 3, what sessions are you going to come to? So number 4 is, how are you going to make the logistics happen? And here's what I mean. The morning sessions, you're going to kind of need to be rolling out of bed about 3 o'clock and getting here. So you're going to want to think about how you're going to get here, what you're going to do. Are you going to bring stuff? Are you going to do Chasers or Gondola? Like, what are you going to bring to this event? So blankets. Sometimes here in Albuquerque in October, it gets really chilly. So you got to think through the logistics of that and start planning way, way, way in advance. I'm telling you, this is a world-class event. And then number 5, what you want to think about are, what are your goals for the festival? Are you just like a chill person? You're just going to come out here and throw down? Or are you going to take a lot of video or pictures? So you might want to think about those logistics. Should you rent a camera? You know, the Albuquerque Balloon Fiesta is the world's most photographed event. Not only is that, but it is also the world's largest balloon fiesta. So like, knock yourself out. Come here and do it all. Like, it's magic. You know, one of the things I love about the Balloon Fiesta is that you can come here and just really chill. Like they'll let you bring stuff in and your wagon and toys and kites and stuff. And so here in the afternoon between sessions, people are flying kites, throwing frisbee, having a great time. So there's music, and then of course there's tons of food, tons of souvenirs, tons to do. So you kind of really want to think like, what can I do? Now here's a big tip. Check these videos below or above, wherever they are, because I've got lots of other tips and lots of footage of balloon fiestas that I've been at. So check out my 360, check out the time lapse, and check out all the information that you need. And you know what? Leave a comment, a like, or subscribe, and I'll get back with you personally and tell you how you can make a great bucket list experience here at the Balloon Fiesta. Hope you have a great time, and I'll see you in next week's video. Thanks for watching. Your list. And here is number 5. Let's go north to our neighbors here in the US and to Canada. Now, let's not just go to any national park and experience the best of it. Let's go to the number 1 national park. That's right. This is the most visited by far, and there's really great reason to go to Banff National Park. That's right. So in the province of Alberta is an incredible park called Banff. But here's the crazy thing about it. You can do just about anything you want there. Now, of course, outdoors, hiking is amazing, but just even Banff town, there's so much to do, so many day trips right there. Banff is incredible. And here is a pro tip. Make it like a combo. Not only hit the number 1 Banff National Park, where you can do just about everything, but number 2, take the 4 to 5 hour drive down, one of the most scenic, iconic drives in the world. And that is going to take you past some of the most photographed lakes anywhere in the whole world, like Insta-worthy, you know? So you're traveling along this incredible ice fields parkway, and you get all the way down to Jasper. That's right, Jasper is incredible. So you're gonna go past Pito, and you're gonna go past moraine, and you're gonna go past glaciers, and you're gonna just go past incredible, beautiful lakes called Lake Louise. And then you're going to get to Jasper, and Jasper has Athabasca Falls, and it has Malign Canyon, and it's got incredible lake, and it is just an amazing national park. There's 2 national parks right in Canada, in Alberta. We love our Canadian neighbors, and wow, if you also want crazy bucket list, Trans-Canadian Train. That's right, check out my video below on the Trans-Canadian Train, how you can go from Toronto to Vancouver and stop in Jasper and check out Banff. It's unbelievable. We are starting off this glorious tour of these 4 top places to see in Banff. Gorgeous place this is. So when in Banff, you obviously have to do Banff things. So you might not have been expecting a bonus, but I'm going to give you one. This is a 2-for-1 combo. So we started out with number 1 and we ended in Banff in Canada. But number 1 was the safari, 10-day safari in Tanzania. And here is the bonus. You have just experienced an epic safari and now I want you to go relax. That's right. I mean, a safari is a little relaxing, but it's super exciting. Zanzibar, the Spice Island, is an island right off of Tanzania. A little bit further down is Madagascar. But Zanzibar is an amazing destination. It's just a little road trip and a little flight from mainland Tanzania. And Zanzibar is an incredible tropical paradise. Now, if you're like, hey, Scott, I do beaches, I do islands, I know them all. Okay, so let's talk Hawaii, let's talk Fiji, let's talk Seychelles, let's talk Maldives. Okay, Bali? Yeah, guess what? Zanzibar has got them all beat. You know why? The price and the product. That's right, it's the lowest cost tropical island paradise. Number 2, the product. I mean, you have American culture, American history. You even can do little safaris on the island. But you have the water, clear, deep, blue, up to 80 feet, or let's say 25 meters of beautiful snorkeling, scuba, fishing. Oh my goodness, Zanzibar is wonderful. Check out this amazing video here. And the great thing is it's 2-for-1. So you will need a couple credit cards, you will need a chunk of time, like maybe 3 weeks. But wow, is it worth it? Hey, I hope you have loved this video. And if you have, would you please subscribe, comment, like, share. And you know what? If you're like, holy cats, look at his subscribers. How did he get so big in just over a year? You know what? Check out down below because that'll take you to my YouTube growth channel where there is no hype, there's solid advice, and steady growth. And that is the Creator Roadmap. So I'd love to check out your channel. I'd love to do some one-on-one coaching and we can get you successful on YouTube. You can definitely make money from YouTube as a platform, as a money tree, and I can tell you how. Well, thanks so much for watching. I'll see you in next week's video.